मोचनं
मनोजगर्वमोचनं
विशाललोललोचनं
विशाललोललोचनं
विधूतगोपशोचनं नमामि पद्मलोचनं
नमामि पद्मलोचनं
करारविन्दभूधरं
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 स्मितावलोकसुन्दरं
स्मितावलोकसुन्दरं
महेन्द्रमानदारणं नमामि कृष्णवारणं
नमामि कृष्णवारणं
कदम्बसूनकुण्डलं
कदम्बसूनकुण्डलं
सुचारुगण्डमण्डलं
सुचारुगण्डमण्डलं
व्रजाङ्गनैकवल्लभं
व्रजाङ्गनैकवल्लभं
नमामि कृष्णदुर्लभं
नमामि कृष्णदुर्लभं
यशोदया समोदया
यशोदया समोदया
सगोपया सनन्दया
सगोपया सनन्दया
युतं सुखैकदायकं
सुखैकदायकं
नमामि गोपनायकं
नमामि गोपनायकं
सदैव पादपङ्कजं
सदैव पादपङ्कजं
मदीयमानसे निजं
मदीयमानसे निजं
दधानमुत्तमालकं
ददानमुत्तमालकं
नमामि नन्दबालकं
नमामि नन्दबालकं
समस्तदोषशोषणं
समस्तदोषशोषणं
समस्तलोकपोषणं
समस्तलोकपोषणं
समस्तगोपमानसं
समस्तगोपमानसं
नमामि नन्दलालसं
नमामि नन्दलालसं
भरावतारकं
भरावतारकं
भवाब्धिकर्णधारकं
भवाब्धिकर्णधारकं
यशोमती किशोरकं
यशोमती किशोरकं
नमामि चित्तचोरकं
नमामि चित्तचोरकं
दृगन्तकान्तभङ्गिनं
दृगन्तकान्तभङ्गिनं कृपापरं
सुरद्विषन्निकन्दनं
सुरद्विषन्निकन्दनं
नमामि गोपनन्दनं
नमामि गोपनन्दनं
नवीन गोपनागरं
नवीन गोपनागरं
नवीन केलिलं पटं
नवीन केलिनं पटं
नमामि मेघसुन्दरं
नमामि मेघसुन्दरं
तडित्प्रभालसत्पटं
तडिप्रभालसत्पटं
समस्तगोपनन्दनं
समस्तगोपनन्दनं
हृदम्बुजैकमोदनं
हृदम्बुजैकमोदनं
नमामि कुञ्जमध्यगं
नमामि कुञ्जमध्यगं
प्रसन्नभानुशोभनं
प्रसन्नभानुशोभनं
कामकामदायकं
कामकामदायकं
दृगन्तचारुसायकं
मृगन्तचारुसायकं
रसालवेणुगायकं
रसालवेणुगायकं
नमामि कुञ्जनायकं
नमामि कुञ्जनायकं
विदग्धगोपिकामनो
विदग्धगोपिकामनो
मनोज्ञतल्पशायिनं
मनोज्ञतल्पशायिनं
नमामि कुञ्जकानने
नमामि कुञ्जकानने
प्रवृद्धवह्निपायिनं
प्रवृद्धवह्निपायिनं
यदा तदा यथा तथा
यदा तदा यथा तथा
तथैव कृष्णसत्कथा
तथैव कृष्णसत्कथा
मया सदैव गीयताम्
मया सदैव गीयताम्
तथा कृपा विधीयताम्
तथा कृपा विधीयताम्
प्रमाणिकाष्टकद्वयम्
प्रमाणिकाष्टकद्वयम्
जपत्यधीत्यया पुमान्
जपत्यधीत्ययः पुमान्
भवेत्सनन्दनन्दने
भवेत्सनन्दनन्दने
भवे भवे सुभक्तिमान्
भवे भवे सुमतिमान्
भवेत्सनन्दनन्दने
भवेत्सनन्दनन्दने
भवे भवे सुभक्तिमान्
भवे भवे सुमतिमान्
भवे भवे सुभक्तिमान्
श्री गुरुचरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायकु फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीसति लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग पर ताप तुम्हारा है, प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूटहि बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरिचेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता
संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा, ज्ञान और विज्ञान।
Jai Shri Krishna to all of you. With the blessings of Yogiraj Shri Krishna and Swami Shri Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj, we begin today's Vivechan session of 9th Adhyaya, third part out of 3 parts to enrich our understanding and devotion. A prayer purifies our mind, fills us with spiritual energy, and brings us closer to the divine grace. To lead us in this soulful invocation, I would like to invite Savitri Maliji. Didi is from Karnataka. Savitri ji is a retired teacher who has been serving as trainer in Gita Pariwar since 2021. Let us all join her in prayer and begin our session with devotion. Jai Shri Krishna Didi. Didi, please unmute yourself. Didi, please unmute now.
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं, कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Thank you, Didi. Thank you for your melodious and soulful prayer. Has brought us closer to the divine. We are deeply grateful to you, Didi. Light symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and divine presence in our lives. The act of lighting a lamp marks the dispelling of darkness and awakening of inner enlightenment. To grace this auspicious moment, I invite Smita Raviji to perform the Deep Prajalan. Smita ji is from Bangalore, holds a BSc degree in electronics, and has been associated with Gita Pariwar since November 2024. She is currently a sadhak of L2 and actively serves as technical assistant, group coordinator, and adding department. Jai Shri Krishna, Smita ji.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृताम् कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you for making the atmosphere divine. Now I would like to announce Level 1 classes are starting from the upcoming 21st February in 13 different languages and various time slots. We request all of you to encourage your loved ones, friends, relatives, and neighbors to join the Bhagavad Gita classes in large numbers. And now I take immense pleasure in inviting our esteemed Advaita Vedantacharya, Mrs. Kavita Verma ji. She is the Geeta Vrati and Geeta Pravīṇa, a disciple of Swami Govinda Dev Giriji Maharaj. She was awarded the Advaita Vedantacharya degree by Chinmay Vishwavidyapith, Kochi. Known for her sweet voice, poetic talent, and exemplary leadership skills, she is truly an inspiration to us all. Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्. जय श्री कृष्ण. Let's begin with today's session. So yes, last time we have seen the Gyan Yoga. So as we discussed, that 9th chapter is the chapter where we see the glimpses of Gyan Yoga, then Bhakti Yoga and Karma Yoga together. So we have seen the Gyan Yoga part. Now we will see Bhakti Yoga. So how Bhagavan is switching from Gyan Yoga to Bhakti Yoga? He starts from the 11th. He starts from here. First, he has told about the Swarupa of himself, Maya Tatamidam Sarvam Jagad Avyakta Murtina and all. Then he speaks that I am everywhere, so it's telling his Swarupa. Later he tells about the Sansara. I create everything, I destroy everything. He tells about the time, Kalp, Yug, and everything is explains. Now he's telling about the people he has created. So he has created everyone, the evil people and the good people. So first he defines how the people who don't know me, why people become evil. We sometimes have anger. People do wrong to us, then we have anger. We feel very bad. But we should not have anger. We should not shout at them. Why? How to become calm? So Bhagavan says they have some agyan. And because of that agyan, they are doing mistakes. Whatever mistakes we do out of some agyan. We don't know the thing and that's why we do mistakes. For example, if there is someone's name called Smitaji, and if I don't pronounce it correctly, I say instead of Smita, I say something Smrita or Smarita, whatever, something I said, it is wrong. So now Smritaji will not feel anger. She will not feel bad because she knows this is my agyan. This is my inability. I'm not able to pronounce it correctly and hence I'm pronouncing it wrong. So she will not feel anger. So what Bhagwan wants to tell the people who don't know me, who don't know who I am, who don't know, who are not aware with my power, they do wrong things. And the same thing he is explaining in 11th shloka. Avajananti mam mudha manushin tanumashritam param bhavamajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. Why people commit sins? Why they are doing wrong things? So Bhagwan is telling avajananti mam mudha. They do not know me, my real swarupa. Avajananti mam mudha. Mudhaha means agyani jan. So people who have ignorance, who are ignorant people. Mudhaha, ignorant people. What they understand? They think that manushim tanumashritam. I am also having the body like a man has. So all the living creature have some body. Similarly, Shri Krishna is also having a body. So he is also similar to other living creatures. He is not superior. So Bhagwan is not superior in their eyes. They think that he is not Bhagwan. He is also the ordinary person. Manushin tanumashritam. Tanu, the body he has. Param bhava majananto. Param bhava. They don't know the supreme bhava. So feeling that I am the superior for among all, among everyone. I am the superior. The Paramatma is the superior. They don't know the superiority of the Paramatma. Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. They don't know that I am the Maha Ishwar. I am the God. I am the Lord. I am the Lord of Lords. So Bhagwan does not. So the people who disregard me, they do not know me. So Param Bhavam Ajananto. They don't know me, and hence Avajananti Mamudha. They disregard me. So this Bhagwan is telling, like I just remember, I heard today only this joke. So there was a person who went for the tapasya, and he was doing tapasya for many years. Now Bhagwan came. Bhagwan appeared in front of him, but after seeing Bhagwan, usually we guess like we will be happy. Anyone who is doing tapasya for long time and now Bhagwan has appeared, so the person will be happy. That is natural. But this person became sad. He was not happy. So Bhagwan also asked, why are you not happy? I am here in front of you. You are doing tapasya for me, for my darshan. So now I am here. So why are you not happy? He said, Bhagwan, you are not following the rules. You are not following the niyati. So whenever you were anyone was doing tapasya in past, I have read these stories in Puranas. If someone is doing tapasya for many years, then first you send some apsara to distract the person. But now in this case, you are coming yourself. You are not sending any apsara. Where is my apsara and all? So now the person the people don't understand that this is the Maha Ishwar. He can what about one apsara? He can give so many things more than that. So, but the people do not understand the power of Bhagwan, the power of that supreme or supreme element. So they don't. So if even they get something higher, they still they are. This is the joke, but in our life, in our daily life, we also do the same. Sometimes we are getting something more higher, something more superior, but still we are attached with the worldly things. A small objects we are getting attached, and we don't recognize what we are getting. We are able to see the morning daily. We are seeing the sun, but we do not understand this blessing, and hence we are always we ask for the things, small things, but we do not understand what we have. So this we have to understand. The people who do not understand my real Swarupa, that I am the supreme, I am the superior, who they disregard me. Now, next he Bhagwan tells about the Prakriti, the nature of the people who are not good, evil people. Daivasur Sampad Vibhag Yog, in Daivasur Sampad Vibhag Yog, he tells this nature in detail. Only 3 shloks he takes for the Daivi Gun, Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhir, and then Ahimsa Satyam Krodha and Teja Kshama Dhitish Shaucham. These 3 shlokas he takes about the Daivi Gun, and rest of the Adhyay is about the Asuri Gun. Bhagwan tells about the Asuri Gun in detail, but here he gives some hint, because 9th chapter comes first and then 16th chapter will come. So in 9th chapter, Bhagwan is giving just a hint, and in 16th chapter, this thing he will explain in detail. So Mogha Sha Mogha Karmanu Mogha Jnana Vichetasaha Rakshasīm Āsurīm Chaiva Prakritim Mohinīm Shritaha. Now we have to understand this Asuri Gun also. Why Bhagwan is telling Asuri Gun, and even in 16th chapter again he tells in detail. Because if we do not want to have something, or we have to become good person, then first we need to know what is the bad company, what is the bad person, and then only we can we can move towards the goodness. So Bhagwan is telling about the evil things which we should avoid in our life. So mogha sha mogha karmano, first he tells about the consequences, falashruti. He tells that if you become evil person, if you become demon kind of person, then what will happen to you? So first he is telling what will happen to you, and later he will tell what are these categories. So first he tells mogha sha, the people who have this evil tendency, who have these asuri gunas qualities, these people, when they have hopes, these hopes are vain, useless, and then their karma actions are also useless, moga jnana, and their knowledge is also useless. Why? Because if they are hoping something for anything, so because their mind is evil, they have wrong thoughts out of irsha, mad, matsar, and all these tendencies, they are thinking something, they are hoping something, so it will be bad always. Because our hopes, our actions, our knowledge, everything will work in the way how our prakriti is. So if our nature is sattvic, then all our hopes will become sattvic. Like the Swamiji, he has sattvic nature, so now his hopes are that Gita Pariwar should spread, Bhagavad Gita should be spread in among the people. Everyone should read Bhagavad Gita, teach Bhagavad Gita, bring Gita in their lives. So Swamiji is thinking all these thoughts because he has sattvic, extreme sattvic vritti, extreme sattvic nature he has. But the ordinary people who have rajasic nature, they think about themselves. I should become Gitavati, and I should, this is also like rajasic vrittis. When we think about ourselves only, we are not focusing on other people. And then tamasic is when we want to vyattu pratyupakarartham, yat like utsadhanartham va. So like if we are disregarding someone, if we are insulting someone, we are doing wrong to anyone, we are doing bad to anyone, so these tendencies are called tamasic tendencies. So the people who have asuri, rakshasi, and mohini nature, these people will always think wrong for the people. So their hopes, whatever they will hope, it will be wrong. Like Ravan had some hope, Kumbhakaran had some hope, Hiranyakashyap had some hope, and Kans also had some hope. So all these hopes are vain, useless, because these will these will not have any use for the society. And then Mogha Karmadha. So their actions will also be vain, or the hope useless, because whatever they will do, they will not do anything for the benefit of society. They will do for benefit of themselves or to harming society. And mogha jnana, their knowledge will also not be useful, because there are many people who have knowledge, but they become terrorists, they are killing thousands of people. So now this is called their knowledge, they have knowledge, but their knowledge will have no use for the society. Rakshasīm Āsurīm Chaiva Prakritim Mohinīm Shritaha. Then Rakshasi, Asuri, and Mohini, these three categories Bhagwan tells. The main category, the main evil tendency starts from the Mohini. Mohini is something, the Rakshasi is something when we are doing wrong to anyone. That is Rakshasi. Asuri is something when we are doing wrong to other people just out of anger, out of jealous, and all these. But Mohini is something when we are doing wrong to the people just because no reason, there is no reason, and we are just enjoying the things, and we are doing wrong to the people. So love Mohini is the main thing, and then because of anger we become asuri, because of desires we become Rakshasi. So these are the categories Bhagwan is telling, like these people who don't know me, they become Rakshasi, Asuri, and Mohini. Mohini Prakriti wale people, they become like that. And then now Bhagwan will move to the Bhakt. He has told little about these demons, these people who have demonic nature. This he will tell in 16th chapter in detail. Now here he will tell about the Bhakti Yoga, because this is the central chapter. Now Bhagwan has to tell Gyan, Bhakti and Karma Yoga. So he will not take this demonic nature much, but he will tell about his devotees. Now just opposite to this 11th and 12th chapter shlokas, what are the devotees characteristic? Bhagwan is telling Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritimashritah bhajantyananya manaso jyatva bhutadimavvyayam. Mahatmanastu mam partha. Mahatmanaha tu mam partha. The people who are Mahatma means the person who has karuna for everyone. The person Maitraha karuna evacha. So Adveshta Sarvabhutanam Maitraha karuna evacha Nirmamo Nirahankara Samadukha Sukha Kshami. So all these the Jnani Bhakt characteristics, the person who has all these characteristics, that is called Mahatma. So all these, the person who has all these qualities, Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakriti mashitaha. And what kind of nature they have? Prakriti means nature, daivim, divine nature. They always have good thoughts for everyone. They have saralta, they have rijuta, everything. So they are daivim prakriti mashitaha. They have the divine qualities. And then bhajanti ananya. What they do? Bhajanti ananya manaso. So na anya ananya. They do not have any other thought other than Paramatma. They only have the thought of Paramatma from morning till night. Pashyan shrunvan sprashan jigran nashnan gachan sapanshvasan pralapan visajan grihnan unmishan nimishan napi. So Bhagwan, he is telling Pashyan shrunvan. Pashyan, like when he sees, when he speaks, whatever he does from morning till night, whatever, even when he is sleeping, every time he is thinking about the Paramatma. Bhajantyananya manaso jyatva bhutadim avyayam. And previously he said param bhavam ajananto. Ajananto, not knowing my param bhav. But here he is saying jyatva bhutadim avyayam. After knowing my avyayam rupam. So I am imperishable Paramatma. That he knows that I am imperishable Paramatma, avyayam, bhutadim avyayam, jyatva. After knowing my real Swarupa, he is always thinking about me. And then what he does? Satatang kirtayanto mam yatantascha dadavrataha namasyantascha mam bhaktya nityayukta upasate. He says satatang kirtayanto mam. Always, all the time he is glorifying my qualities. He is only talking about me. He is doing kirtanam. He is always indulged with the kirtan. Kirtan is something like bhajan, kirtan, satsang. So all these things he has already. Now when we do kirtan, when we do bhajan, when we do satsang, these have some psychological effects also. So we sometimes we feel lonely, we sometimes we feel alone, we feel frustrated, we are burnout, we are very tired. Now when we go to satsang, we have every person has some social needs also. We need some friends, we need some colleagues, we need someone to talk, we need someone to talk positive. Like sometimes we get company, but the people who are very negative, and they make us also negative, and indirectly they give so many wrong thoughts. And what happens? We have anxiety, we have to think more about those things. So when we start thinking about negativity, we also become negative. Yo yat shraddha sa eva sa shraddha. Shraddha comes with our thoughts. So if our thoughts are sattvic positive, then our shraddha will be sattvic positive, and then entire thing, our mind, our actions, our thoughts, all the consequences, everything will be positive. But we need this positivity, and this positivity comes from this satsang, kirtan, bhajan, all these things. When we read Bhagavad Gita, we read a deep philosophy of Bhagavan Shri Krishna that gives us the sense of purpose in the life, why we came to this life, what we have to do, where we have to go. All this we think when we are indulged with all these activities. So we need some positivity, and that's why in our tradition, if you read any book, you read anything, this is very much highlighted everywhere in Mahabharata, Ramayana, Puranas, everywhere, that you should have good thoughts, you should have positive thoughts. And that's why this kirtan, bhajan, satsang, even in previous time, people used to read Ramcharitmanas in night, sometimes Saket in evening. Everyone was sitting together and chanting Ramcharitmanas, chanting. Even now in Geeta Pariwar, we have offline Geeta Parayan groups. So in many cities, in Mumbai, in Kolkata, many cities, we have small groups where 20, 50, 10 people, they come together and they chant Bhagavad Gita every Ekadashi, sometimes every Sunday, Saturday, whatever suitable time is there. So like this, if we are doing all this satsang, all this kirtan, we get positive energy, we get positivity, our work. So whatever works we are performing in our daily life also, these things become positive. Because if we are doing something with negative energy, what happens, sometimes we do a lot of hard work, we put a lot of hard work, but nothing positive results are not coming. Why it happens? Because maybe we are putting our hard work, we are not sleeping for nights, but we are putting all these efforts with negative energy, and that's why we are not getting positive results as we want, as we desire. But if we have positivity inside us, then maybe sometimes we are not successful, sometimes our efforts are not giving us positive result, then also we don't feel that bad, we don't feel that sad, because we have so many people around us to console us. There are so many people around us to give positivity. Because sometimes people, if we fail for once, the people who are negative around us, they will tell, oh, you got failed, maybe next time also you will be having same, and they will tell some maybe some stories, maybe they will make spontaneously, and they will tell you story, oh, this thing happened to this person also. So they will talk only negative to you, so your confidence, which is now getting more lower, because you are in wrong company. So satatan kirtayanto mam yatantascha tadavrataha. So the people who are always remembering me, who are always doing kirtan, who are always indulged with satsang, yatantascha, who are striving hard to get me, to know Paramatma, Dridavataha, and they have taken this vow, the pledge, that I have to know the Paramatma and I will do it. Namasyantascha, they are prostrating to me. Namasyantascha mam bhaktya nitya yukta upasate, and they are always worshipping me without any break. So it is not like that in on Mondays or on Ekadashi I will worship Paramatma, I will worship Bhagwan, but other days I will maybe forget or I will not do. They are consistently striving, they are consistently performing all this worship, all these rituals every day. That is also very important, not only for the spiritual life but in physical life also. If we want to achieve anything, then we have to perform it daily, we have to practice it daily. Jnana yajnena chapyanne yajanto mamupasate ekatvena prithaktvena bahudha veshvato mukham. Bhagwan is telling, yeah, there are different types of devotees and they worship me differently. Some people worship me jnana yajnena. They are performing jnana yajna, and through the Gyan Yagya they are worshipping me. Chapyanne Anye, the other people, Yajanto Mamupasate Ekatvena. Some people think that I am one. So with the oneness, like in Advaita Vedanta, what Shankaracharya said, Ekam Brahma, Ekam Brahma. So Brahma is one, and other things, Sansaraha Mithya. So Sansar is Mithya. Everything, whatever we see, we hear, we feel, we experience, everything is Mithya, myth. That is nor Sad, Asad. So this is other than Sad, Asad, something else. But this is not real. So Bhagwan, so Ekatvena, some people, some scholars say I am one, Paramatma is one. But at the same time, some people say, some scholars say I am Prithaktvena, I am different, many folds, I am everywhere. So when people say I am everywhere, so these kind of scholars are also there. Bahudha Vishvato Mukham. Some people say that I have so many mukha, face, I am all faced everywhere. There are my mukhas, faces. So what Bhagwan is telling, that I have different types of devotees who worship me differently. Like there is a person. Sometimes we also have in our life, we have so many names. Some if I go to my friends will give me other nickname. My parents are giving me different nicknames. On result, I have papers. On papers, I have different name. Maybe in Geeta Pariwar, after reading Geeta, some people are saying Geeta girl, Geeta lady, Geeta man. So these Geeta Parivar, so we get different titles, different names from different people. But after getting all these titles also, we are one. The person is same, person is one. Similarly, the Bhagwan is saying Ekatvena va, Prithatvena va, Vishvato Mukham va. Whatever way is there to worship me, but I am one, I am the same in all the forms. So whatever form you worship, I am one, I am the same, and I will give you. So Bhagwan will tell that I will give you the same consequence, whatever form you worship me. Aham kraturaham yagyaswadhaham aushadham mantrohamahami vajyam ahamagniraham hutam. Bhagwan is saying, Aham, I am everywhere. Aham sarvatrasmi. Why? How? So aham kraturaham yagya. Bhagwan is taking one example of fire, one example of yagya, havan. So different types of yagya are described in Bhagavad Gita. So here Bhagwan is taking one yagya, that is havan. So like in havan, whatever the things are there. So like first he says aham kratu raham yagya, kratu and yagya. So we have Shruti and we have Smriti. Shruti is Veda. So what is we get from the Vedas are called Shruti. Smriti is something when people had conversation, like Shri Krishna Arjun Samvad. So now Bhagavad Gita is Smriti, Manu Smriti, Yagyavalkya Smriti. So when some person is telling something, Yagyavalkya has written that thing. So this is called Smriti. When we get something from some person, is called Smriti. But when we are getting something from Vedas, because we believe that Vedas are never created by the person, Vedas were always there. Apaurushaya. Vedas are apaurushaya. These are not created by the human being. That means this Vedas, what is Veda? Veda is the knowledge, and knowledge was always there. So when the Srishti, the entire universe was created, the knowledge was always, of course, it was created, because without knowledge, you cannot create anything. So if we want to create a house, mud house, then first we have to know the mud house. When first we have to have the knowledge of mud house, then only we can create it. Similarly, the Paramatma should has the knowledge of entire universe, then only he can create the universe. So Vedas are the knowledge, nothing but the knowledge. Knowledge was already there, and it was pre-existed, and then the sansar was created. So or we believe that along with sansar, the knowledge was also created. The Vedas were also created. And then later Vedavyasji and other rishis, other sages, they were in the trance, in samadhi, and they got all this knowledge which is present in cosmos, and they got, and they told to their disciple, and like this it came. And now we have some books also, we have some in written form also, these Vedas. So Bhagwan is telling, so Shruti and Smriti, what I wanted to tell is Kratu and Yagya. What is the difference between Kratu and Yagya? Both the things are same, but Yagya, when it is described in the Vedas, Shruti, and when Smritis are describing some same thing, that is Yagya, but like there are little differences in process, but the main idea is same. So that is called Kratu. So when this is the same thing described in the Shrutis is called Yagya, then this is described in the Smriti, this is called Kratu. So Bhagwan is saying, Aham Yagyaha, Aham Kratuhu. So Kratu is also me, Yagya is also me, Swadhaham Aham Aushadham. Now Swadha is when we do offerings to our pitras, is called Swadha. Aham Aushadam, all the medicines on herbs, everything is me. Mantroham, I am the mantras. So when we chant mantras during the yagya, that is also me. Ahamev Ajyam, I am also Ajya. Ajya means the ghritam, ghee. So purified butter we say, because after butter we burn the butter and then we get the ghee. So that is called purified butter, because we are purifying the butter. So the ghee. And Aham Agni, I am the fire. Aham Hutam, and the action, I am doing this. We take Samidha with these fingers and we put in the fire, so that action is also me. So what Bhagwan is telling, that Kriya, Karma, object, subject, everything, whatever you can imagine, your mind can think, even the mind, everything is me. Everywhere there is Paramatma. He is giving this statement that everywhere there is Paramatma. And then पिताहमस्य जगतो माता धाता पितामहः वेद्यं पवित्रमोंकार ऋक्सामयजुरेव च पिताहमस्य जगतो. I am the father of this jagat, this entire universe. I am the mother of this entire universe. I am dhata. I am the sustainer of this entire universe. Now, something special, he says, I am Pitamaha of this entire universe. Now, why he is telling Pitamaha? Pitamaha is the grandfather. First, he says, I am the father, I am the mother, I am the sustainer. That is enough. What is the need to say that I am Pitamaha? So, he is trying to tell that I am the father, mother, sustainer. Now, you will think that I am the father of this universe. There is some other father who is mine. So, who is superior than me? So, I am the father of this universe, and there is someone who is my father. But this is wrong, because I am Pitamaha also. I am grandfather also. So he is trying to tell that there is no other entity who is above me, who is other than me. I am the last point. So father is also me, grandfather is also me, and then grandfather. So whatever you say after that is me only. So I am infinite. You cannot reach to me without having the pratyaksha gyan. So pratahamasya ragato mata dhata pitamaha. So I am the pitamaha also. Vedyam, I should be knowable. I should be known by the people. So there is only to be known. There is something to be known every time. So what kind of knowledge we should know? So there was in the Upanishad we have the story of Shetaketu and Aruni. So Shetaketu is the person, is the child kid who is coming back from the Gurukul, and he has now ahankar that I have read all the shastras, I have all kind of knowledge, I have everything, I have read in 12 years, I have mastered everything. Now, oh my father, Pitaji, you can ask anything and I will answer. So this kind of, like, sometimes people have, the kids have, they get gold medal or something, they have some kind of ahankar. So this kind of ahankar Shvetketu had, and then his father asked, Okay. Do you know something? Yena shrutam shrutam bhavatyamatam matam avigyatam vigyatam syat. And then he says, he keeps saying so many things. He gives different example. In Chandogya Upanishad, this katha comes. So now what is the meaning? He's saying, do you know something? After knowing that element, there will be nothing other which will be knowable, which we should be like. After knowing this, you will be knower of everything. You will be all knower. You will have knowledge of everything. So do you know something like that? Now Shwet Ketu was silent. He said, no, I don't know, but maybe my guru, my teacher also does not know. If he would if he could if he knows, then he could have told me also, because I was the favorite student of him. So this is the child was very clever, so he told like this. Now the Aruni, his father, tells him what is that element. That element is Paramatma. That element we are discussing here, Rajavidya, Rajaguhya Yoga. So this is the element, that Paramatma. After knowing the Paramatma, there will be nothing else, there will be nothing remain to be known. We will become all knower. So Vedyam, I should be knowable by the people. Pavitram Omkara, and I am the syllable of Omkara also. Omkara has different characteristics. Every syllable has one, like every letter has one syllable. So once, like everywhere you have one syllable, but Omkara, Om, is having a, U, Mo together. These three syllables are having in Omkara. So Om. So we also believe that in the Adi of Srishti, so when the Srishti was created, when the universe was created, the first two words are Ath and Om. Ath and Om. These are the two words which are the first words created by the Brahma. So Ath and Om. So every time we start the chapters, Atha Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā, Atha Dvadashodhyaya, Atha Navamodhyaya. Similarly, every month, Om Agni Mide Purohite. So every time we start with Ath or Om. So these we consider that these are the first words or the first elements created in the universe, the first shabd sounds created in the universe. Vedyam Pavitram Omkara, that Omkara is also me. Tasya Vachakah Pranava. In Yoga Sutra also, Patanjali ji says, Tasya Vachakah Pranavaha. We give him title as Pranav, Omkar. And in 17th chapter also Bhagavan says, Om Tat Saditi Nirdesho. Tats Om, Tat and Sad. These three are the Nirdesh of Paramatma. And every time when we finish the chapter, we speak Pushpika, we sing Pushpika, that is Om Tat Saditi Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. So Om Tat Sat. These are the indicators or the names of Paramatma. Rig, Sama, Yajurevacha, and Rig Ved, Samved, or Yajurved, because we believe that these are the main source of knowledge. Vedas, Rig, Sam, and Yaju. Now, Rig, Sam, Yajur, and Atharva are 4 Vedas are there, but sometimes we only say 3 Vedas, because Atharva Veda is also, because this category is done by Veda Vyas later. The Vedas is the knowledge. As we discussed before, Vedas is just a knowledge. Now, Bhagwan Vedavyas has divided it into 4 parts, and sometimes we consider only 3 parts, because Atharvaved we consider that this is also comes under in these 3 Vedas only. So let's say only 3 Vedas. So there are different scholars and they have different opinions. So Vedyam, Pavitram, and to Rig, Sam, Yaju is also me. So I am the Vedas also. Why Vedas only? Because Vedas we consider this is not the specific books. All kind of knowledge is Veda. So whatever knowledge we can have is Veda. So Bhagwan is saying, Jik Sama Yajurevacha, that means I am the all kind of knowledge. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrit Prabhava Pralayasthanam Nidhanam Bijam Avyayam. Now one thing we have to understand, when everything is Paramatma, then if you have any problem, anytime you have anything to speak or to you have any frustration, stress, so now to whom we should go? Remember, always remember, when you are frustrated, you need some support, you need some pampering, and often you go to the people give, or they act very opposite, they act in very unexpected manner, because nobody wants your sorrows, nobody wants pain. So if you are going to share your pains, if you are going to share your sorrows, nobody you will find. Maybe sometimes you will find some people around you, but these are very less people. So most of the time, if you are going to share your happiness, there would be so many people around you, because this is not their mistake. Even we don't want to share anyone's sorrows, anyone's pain. We also want to share happiness, because this is our nature. We are Ananda Swarupa. We are having happiness inside. The Atma, the soul, is the pure happiness, Anand. Now, if we are Anand, then of course we would not want Vijatiya Tattva. We don't want anything which is not matching to our vibes. Our vibes are Anand. So everyone wants Anand. Everyone wants to share happiness. Nobody wants to share your sorrows and pains. So what Bhagwan is telling, if you ever have pains, now where you should go? So he's saying, Gati Bharta Prabhu Sakshi, I am everywhere. Gati, I am your goal. Gati. And Gati Bharta, I am the sustainer. Prabhu, I am the controller, Lord. And then Sakshi, I am the witness. I witness everything, your pain, your happiness, your sorrows, whatever feelings are you having, I witness everything. Nivasaha, I am the abode of the people. So Nivasaha. And then he says, Sharanam Suhrit. Sharanam, you take refuge in me. Sharanam. So refuge is also you take in me. Don't go to anyone else in the sansar, because I am the most powerful. In sansar, all the other human beings, they have same powers as you have. So they don't have nothing more than you. But I am all powerful. I can fulfill all your demands, all your wishes. So you come to me. Pralayasthan, then Suhrit, I am your true friend. Suhrit is something when the people are not wanting anything from you, but they are giving you love without any expectation. That is Suhrit. So that is also me only, because the people in your life, they give you love, they give you respect, but there is some selfish motive in their hearts also. Even the mother who is taking care of her child, that mother also thinks that in the old days this child will take care of me. But now Bhagwan is giving you everything, this body, this air, the food, everything Bhagwan is giving, but he is not expecting a single thing from you. So he is the real friend. He is the real your Suhrit. Prabhava Pralaya, I am the beginning, I am the ending point of this universe. Sthanam Nidhanam Bijam Avyayam. And I am the Nidhanam. I am the store. I am the Bijam Avyayam. I am the imperishable seed. So which is never going to destroy. It is will be every time. So Bhagwan is telling that I am all powerful. Is telling about his Swarupa, that every time if you have any pain, anything wrong happening with you, just come to me. Don't take refuge in the people of sansar. तपाम्यहमहं वर्षं निगृह्णामि सृजामि च अमृतं चैव मृत्युश्च सदसच्चाहमर्जुनो तपामि अहं वर्षं. So now Bhagwan is telling, I give the heat to the sun. So the heat in the sun is me. Tapamyaham aham varsham. I send the rain also. Nigrunami srajami cha amritam chaiva mrityuscha. Amritam, the nectar is also me. Amritam chaiva mrityuscha, the death is also me. Sat satchaham Arjuna. I am the Sat, I am Asat. Sat and Asat is something, whatever is existing is Sat. Whatever is not existing, like not existing is something like when we say Kha Pushpa. The people say Kha Pushpa. Kha Pushpa is the flower in the sky. Now, flower of the sky does not exist, so that is called Asat. So Sat, Asat, everything is me. Sadasachaham Arjuna. And then very interesting shloka comes. Traividyamam somapah puta papa yajjairištva swargatim prarthayante. So Bhagwan is telling Traividya Mam Somapah Puta Papa. So Traividya, the three Vedas, the people who know three Vedas, or Somapaha Puta Papa. Somapa means after drinking Som Rasa. So there is tradition. Traividyamam somapah puta papa yajjairištva swargatim prarthayante te punyamasadya surendra lokam ashnanti divyan divideva bhogams. Let me first recite the entire shloka, and then so he is saying somapaha, after drinking the somarasa. That means when we do yajna, in the end of yajna, Yajman, the person who is performing yajna, that person drinks a somarasa. That indicates that he has completed the yajna now. So now yajna has completed. So he is saying the people who have completed yajna, and that's why he's saying somapaha, the people who have drunk the som rasa. That means the people who have completed yajna, somapah puta papa, they have become very purified now. They are purified by the yajna, because they are doing yajna. So after this fire and yajna and everything, they became purified now. Yajjairištva swargatim prarthayante. And what they are prarthayante, what they are praying for? They are praying for the swarga. They want to go in the heaven. ते पुण्यमासाद्य सुरेन्द्रलोकम् अश्नन्ति दिव्यान् दिविदेव भोगान्. And they go to Surendra Lok. Surendra Lok is the lok of Surendra. Surendra means Suranam Indraha. Suranam Indraha, that is Devendra, like Devanam Indraha or Suranam Indraha. So the Indra Lok, Surendra Lok, the Indra Lok, he goes like the loka of devata, where all the devotees are living. And ashnanti divyan, so they get divine bhogas, all these things. Ashnanti means eat. Ashnanti means, here the ashnanti means he enjoys all the divine bhogas. And then te tam bhuktva swargalokam vishalam shine punye martyalokam vishanti evantrೈ धर्ममनुप्रपन्ना gata kama kama labhante te tam bhuktva. After going there, they enjoy everything. So te tam bhuktva, after enjoying swargalokam vishalam, after enjoying what? After enjoying swargalokam, a very big swargalok, heaven. Shine punye martyalokam vishanti. But once their punyas are finished, Swargalok, so they performed yajna. Yajna is providing some punya. So like we are doing so much hard work, we are getting some money. We give that money to hotel. We go to hotel. We live for 2, 3 or 5 days, and after that, once our money is finished, now what the hotel owner will? So the hotel, so similarly, Shine Punye Martyalokam Vishanti, they get back to this Martyalok, again to this world, where they have to feel pain, sorrows again. They have to perform yajna again to collect the punyas. So Shine Punye Martyalokam Vishanti Evantrai Dharma Manuprapanna. So the people who are following these Vedas and this Karma Kand and all these things, they are Gata Kama Kama Labhante. So they always want to fulfill their worldly desires, and that's why they are getting this Gatam. They will come to this world, then they will go to heaven, and this circle will always move on. Similarly, it will be running. So the people who want to get rid of this circle, they do not want to caught between all these things, then what they have to do? Bhagavan is telling the way we can become free from the circle of death and birth, and we can achieve something supreme, something superior, that is Ananyash. He is telling the way how to reach to me, how to avoid this circle of death and birth, how to become immortal, how to become imperishable, how to become avinashi, avyaya. So he is giving the way. Ananyashchintayanto mam yatantascha dridavratah ananyashchintayanto mam ye janah paryupasate teshan nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. So Bhagavan is saying, Ananyas chintayanto mam. They are always thinking about me and na anya ananya. They are not thinking about anyone else or anything else. There is only one thought in their mind, that is Paramatma. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryuspasate. The people who are worshipping like this, tesham nityabhiyuktanam, who are attached with me nitya, always. Nitya abhiyuktanam yoga. What I do for them? Yogakshemam vahamyaham. The very popular line of from Bhagavad Gita we must have seen in television. For the LIC logo they use Yogakshemam vahamyaham. Yogakshemam, yog and shame, these are two different words. Yog is the things which we do not have but we want, is called yog. The things we are getting, yog. And shame, the things which we already have but we have to protect them, that is that protection is called shame. So the things, for the devotees, yog and shame I wear. I see, I look after all their needs. So yogakshemam vahami aham. So vahamyaham. And then yepyanya devata bhakta yajante shraddhayanvitaha tepi mameva kaunteya yajantya vidhi purvakam. Now this is the greatness of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. This is the greatness of Indian tradition, that he is saying anya devata bhakta. He is not saying only worship me, but even if you are worshipping other people, other deities, other deities, anya devata bhakta yajante shraddhayanvitaha, with devotion, with faith, shraddha. Tepi mameva kaunteya yajantya avidhi purvakam. They are also indirectly worshipping me only avidhi purvakam. There is no vidhi. Vidhi is missing, but still they are worshipping me only because I am the all powerful. So even if you are worshipping other deities, they are getting your wishes fulfilled, but they are getting the power to fulfill your wish from me. So I am the ultimate source of everything. So he's telling this. And then aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhureva cha natu mam abhijananti tatvena taschyavanti te. Aham hi sarva yajnanam, for all the yagyas. So all the yagyas described in Bhagavad Gita, bhokta, I am the enjoyer. I enjoy all the bhog. And then prabhureva, I am the controller or Lord of all the yagyas. Natu mam abhijananti, the people who do not know me, tatvena taschyavanti te. They don't know me, tatven. They don't know my reality. Then chyavanti te. They fall into this world of death and birth again and again. Yanti devavrata devan pitrun yanti pitravrataha bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti madhyajinopi mam. The people who are worshipping deities, they get deities only. After that they will go to deities. And devan pitrin yanti pitravrataha. The people who are worshipping pitras, they will get pitras. Bhutani yanti bhuteja. The people who are worshipping beings, they will get beings. Or yanti madhyajinopi mam. The people who are worshipping me, they will get me. They will come to me. And then patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktupahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Now Bhagavan is saying, my devotees, sometimes we have questioned that we are giving so much milk, we are offering so many things to Bhagavan, but does Bhagavan really eat everything? We have these questions. Bhagavan is giving answer in Bhagavad Gita. Patram, pushpam, whatever, patra, leaves, any leaf, and pushpam, flower, phalam, any fruit, and toyam, even if you don't have anything, just give a little water. Bhaktya prayachati, with devotion, if you are giving me, you are offering me, tadaham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmana. I eat it. I appear there and I eat it. Sagud bhav se khata hu. I just came in a form and I eat all this. But if you are providing, if you are offering it with bhakti, devotion, that is his condition. Now Bhagwan will tell about the Karma Yoga. Yat karoshi yadashnasi yat juhoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Whatever you do. So what is Karma Yoga? Whatever you do, whatever you eat, ashnasi yat juhoshi, whatever havan yagya you are doing, dadasi yat, whatever you give, yat tapasyasi, whatever tapas you are performing, kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Do all your activities for the sake of Paramatma, for the sake of Lord, for the sake of Bhagwan. So he's saying everything you do for the me. That is the Karma Yoga, real Karma Yoga. We are reading Gita, teaching Gita, trying to live Gita in our life. For whom? We are doing all the things for sake of Paramatma. Shubha Shubha Falairevam Mokshase Karma Bandhanaihi Sanyasayova Yuktatma Vimukto Mamupaishasihi Mamupaishyasi. So Bhagavan is saying Shubha Shubha. Now you are reading Gita, teaching Gita, but things are not happening according to you. Whatever you have thought before, things are not going well or not going according to your plan. You are not getting success in your life at some parts, in some situations. So Bhagavan is telling Shubha Ashubha Falairevam. Whatever fal, whatever consequences, good or bad you get, moksha se karma bandhanaihi Sanyasa yoga yuktatma vimukto mamu paishyasi. You get free from all these karma. You just dedicate all these shubh and ashubh consequences to me, and you become sannyasa yoga chittatma. You become like you have nothing to do with all these consequences. It is all Bhagwan is doing, and I am just a nimitta, and whatever things are happening, good or bad, it is just to Bhagavan. I am not anywhere. I am not connected with anything. Vimukta mamu paishyasi, and then you will become free and you will get to me. Just dedicate everything to me. Samoham. And now who can dedicate? So Bhagavan is saying, I am not partial. I am impartial. So Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyah ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya maite teshu chapyaham. Samoham, I am equal for everyone. Name dveshosti na priya. I do not have hatred feeling for anyone, or nobody is dearest for me. Everyone is equal for me. But ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya. The people who are worshipping me with devotion, I am in them. So maite, they are in me, and teshu cha aham. So I am also in them. Teshu chapi aham. So they are in me and I am in them. Api chet suduracharo bhajate mamananya bhag sadhureva samantavya samyak vyavasito hi saha. Bhagwan is saying api chetsu, even the person who is the biggest sinner of this world. Now this is the greatness of our philosophy. It is too deep. It has covered so many aspects. Even we cannot discuss all these aspects in one session. It needs, like, for one shloka to discuss all the aspects, we need so many hours, so many days, maybe hours, maybe years to understand. So Bhagwan is saying api chetsu, the person who is the biggest sinner of this world, mam ananya bhag bhajate, the person who is worshipping me with ananya mind, with single mind, sadhu reva samantavya, that person should be considered as sadhu. The person who is biggest sinner, Bhagwan is making him sadhu when he is connected to Paramatma with single mind. Mantavya, he should be considered as sadhu. Samyak vyavasito hi saha. The person who has taken this pledge that I will become sadhu. So who is now becoming, what happens with him? This person, Shipram bhavati dharmatma shashvachantin nigachati kaunteya pratijanihi nami bhaktah pranashyati. A very big announcement Bhagwan is doing in this shloka, that nami bhaktah pranashyati, my devotee will never be destroyed. Shipram bhavati dharmatma, this person very soon become dharmatma. And shashvat chantin nigachati, this person will get the peace, the shashvat peace, the everlasting peace. And kaunteya pratijanihi, oh Arjun, you know this, that my devotee will never destroy. So this commitment Bhagavan is doing. Mami parthavya pashatya yepi sufpapayonayaha striyo vaishyas tatha shudras tepi yanti parangatim mami parthavya pashatya ye. So those whoever will worship me, either it is Stri, Vaishya, Shudra or any sinner, any other sinners. So all of them, if they are worshipping me, they will get to me. Now why Bhagwan is using the Sri Vaishya and all these things? Because he is not considering them a sinner, because he said that Samoham Sarvabhuteshu, everyone is equal to me. But he is telling because of Arjuna. Arjuna is living in the society where these are the discriminations. So Bhagwan is giving the knowledge to Arjuna. Now Arjun will think, or other people will think, that this knowledge is only for some limited people or some group of people who belongs to group of Arjun, for them. So he is saying no, this knowledge is open to everyone. So your foundations will not limit my preachings. My preachings are open to everyone. Striyo Vaishyas Tatha Shudras. And then he says to motivate Arjun, because now he has the one goal is, he has two goals. One is to preach everyone this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Another goal is to preach Arjun, to make him understand that he has to fight, because Mahabharata Yuddha has started and is saying no, she suddenly says that I'm not going to fight. Now Bhagwan has to convince him. So he's convincing him. Kim punar brahmana punya bhakta rajarshayas tatha anityam sukham lokam imam prapya bhajasvamam kim punar brahmana. So brahmana, when the sinners can do worshipping, they can become dharmatma, shipram bhavati dharmatma. Then what to talk about the Brahman and the Rajarshi? Arjun is also like a Rajarshi, because he is king and he is rishi. He is king and he is living like a rishi. He is doing tapasya like a rishi. And to know what kind of tapasya he has done, we have to read Mahabharata. We have to listen Mahabharat Katha of Swamiji. He speaks so much. So anityamasukham lokam imam prapya bhajasvamam. So what to say about the Brahmanas and Rajarshi? So one is trying to say that you understanding this knowledge is very easy, because from childhood you are trained in this way, so you can easily understand all these things. And after knowing that this anitya and shanbhangur, the sansar is not permanent, this sansar will give you sorrow. So all this, you know that asukham, there is no happiness. To know all this truth, you can easily get to me. What you have to do, Arjun, and we have to do, everyone have to do, is manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvaivam atmanam matparayanah. So you have to give your mind to me, you have to dedicate everything to me. Mad bhakta, you become my devotee. Madhyaji mam namaskuru, you prostrate me. And then you are mame vaishyasi yuktvaivam atmanam mat parayana, you become my the conclusion of this slok is, you become you dedicate everything, your body, your mind, your intellect, everything to me. You become purely for the Bhagwan. Your actions should be for Bhagwan. Your all the ichha, desires for the Bhagwan. Your yat karoshi yadashnasi. So whatever you are doing, your each and every action is for Bhagwan. Om Tatsaditi Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyāyāṃ Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Raja Vidya Rajaguhya Yogo Nama Navamodhyayah. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. So next time we will see the next chapter. Now we will conclude this session. If you have any question, you can ask. Bhargavi Didi.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you for simple and yet impactful way of explaining. Now, I would like to announce again one announcement, Didi. Just again, I would like to announce that L1 classes are starting from 21st February in 13 different languages in various time slots. We request all of you to encourage your loved ones, friends, relatives, and neighbors to join the Bhagavad Gita classes. And those seekers who wish to join Geeta Pariwar and serve in the promotion of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā at Prayagraj Mahakumbh are encouraged to come forward and fill out the volunteers form at the earliest. This is the unique opportunity provides the divine blessings of Guru Darshan, saintly present, and the spiritual merit of Sangam Snan as a reward for selfless service. Now I would like request for the question answer session, Didi.
जी, शंभू भैया, जय श्री कृष्ण।
Sambhu Ratan Trivedi ji.
भैया, you
You
have
can unmute yourself.
जी,
Yes. Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
जय श्री
Jai
कृष्ण।
Shri Krishna.
Didi, I want to ask that here in Sloka 32,
जी,
Mam hi partha vyapasritya yopi stuf papayonayah striyo vaishyas tatha shudras tepi yanti parangatin. Why God has told regarding striyo vaishyas shudras? Why
he
not?
is not, this
Why
is not,
previously,
this is not Bhagwan's thought.
in slok number 30th, he told that Duracharo or the sinner who has done, he can become a Shipram Bhavati Dharmatma. He can become a Dharmatma.
He's only clarifying, this is not Bhagwan's thought. He's only preaching to the society where this discrimination is already present. In Mahabharata times also, if we read Mahabharata, if we need the history around Mahabharata, we understand that this discrimination has already started. This has already existed now. So Bhagwan is preaching in the way that this knowledge I am giving you, according to you, as per your discrimination, as per your society is discriminating everything, but I'm not going to discriminate this. So what Bhagwan is telling, the Stree Vaishya, now he does not have all the time to explain that Stree is equal or all these things. So indirectly and in short, he has to give, but he has to give hint that Stree Vaishya Shudra. This Shastra I'm telling you, this is open for everyone, because at that time the Brahmanas or some category of the group of people, they have decided that the Vedas are not open for everyone. These things like some other scriptures or some other stotras are not open for everyone. So Bhagwan is mentioning intentionally in Bhagavad Gita that please don't restrict this also. The Bhagavad Gita I'm telling, don't restrict this from the group of people. So he is mentioning this. For this reason, he is mentioning that for Stree Vaishya Shudra, they also can reach to me. They can also worship all. They can also practice all this.
Another question is regarding you told Smriti and Shruti.
Ji.
So this our Vedas are Shruti.
Ji. Vedas are Shruti.
Shruti means Jnana. It has not been written by anyone.
Gyan or the Shruti means the Gyan we are getting from our ears. Shruti means we listen the Gyan. So Shruti Parampara we say. So tradition of Shruti.
Shruti.
So that means the Vedas are already existing. Now they are coming from gurus to disciple, and that time we did not have paper and pen, so they were orally telling. So this is the oral tradition. So they were orally telling the Vedas to disciples, and that's why it is called Shruti. And Smriti is same, like the person is telling.
Ultimately,
person
the Vedas
telling,
were
it was not.
Ultimately the Vedas were written. Ultimately, it was written.
Yeah, it was written later by Vedavyas.
Vedavyas, yeah. And Smriti is whatever we tell or whatever we.
Yeah, whatever the people, the good people or the great people in the society, they told is that became Shruti, that became Smriti.
Smriti.
Ji.
One thing, everything is okay, but one of my requests to you, Didi, you are so nicely explaining, but the train is so fast that sometimes it goes away.
This happens in the last part. This happens in the last
No,
part
actually,
because so
in
many
one part,
slokas.
in two parts, you have finished 10 slokas only. In one part, you have 25 slokas. So it is too much.
Yeah, that is. I will Next time I will 100% take care of all this thing,
Yes,
that I
because
will
if
divide.
10, 11, 12 like that, if you now last 5 minutes you have finished 5 slokas. So
Because in first part and second part, I think that I will cover all these shlokas, but then times come to the
but
end.
anyway,
And
the way you are explaining in each and every sloka with every word's meanings is very nice, very good. Your representation, everything is nice. But don't go so fast. As
yeah,
because
next time I will
our brain,
divide equally.
at this age, at the age of 70, our brain is not so fast that it can catch everything so easily. Thank you
I'll
very
divide
much.
equally next time.
Jai
Ji,
Shri Krishna
ji.
Didi, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
I
Jai
am
Shri,
pleased to have your this explanation and all that. Very nice. Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Abhijit ji.
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much for the detailed explanation. My question is on verse 16. I think the previous person also touched on the same verse. Maybe you have explained, but I have missed. What is the difference between Kriturahai and Yagnas?
Kratu and Yagya. Yagya, whatever described in the Shruti or Vedas, both the things are the same. The idea is same, the fire and the Samhita, everything, the Havan kind of thing. So when this is described in the Vedas or Shruti, it's called Yagya. When it comes or the description comes in the Smriti, that is called Kratu. That is the main difference between Yagya and Kratu.
Okay, so Yagna is the described in Vedas, but whereas Kritu is coming out of as heard from
Smriti.
Smrit,
Smriti,
heard
like
from a
Bhagavad
conversation.
Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Manusmriti, Yagyavalkya Smriti, and we Parashar Smriti. We have so many Smritis.
Okay.
Like these are the books, these are the books, or we can say written by some great people, some great scholars, or the conversations.
Okay. Is the intent of the 16th first charan is to covering both the scripture as well as the smritis?
So actually, what he's trying to, he's taking one yagya. Now yagya is described in yagya is described in Vedas and Smriti. So he's taking Veda and Smriti, and inside the yagya, whatever things are happening. So he's taking all this. So he's trying to say that this is the one kriya action, and everything related to that kriya is me. So that he is just trying to say that everything is me. So this everything is me to describe this. He's taking one scenario and related to that one scenario, whatever things came in his mind, he described everything as me, as Paramatma.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Ji. Sharda Didi.
Sharada ji, please
Good,
unmute.
good evening, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
I just want you to explain a bit of the 25th, and your explanation was very excellent. As someone else told, like you're going very fast. Yes, I couldn't catch up everything of what you told, but still I tried because I have the habit of scribbling and writing out the notes so that it get retained in our brain. So I couldn't catch your speed. That was one thing, but it's okay. I understand your time limit. But can you just highlight on that 25th
25th.
sloka and about there is one thing you were talking about, like I just but firstly you just tell me about that 25th sloka and about
20, in 25th
some
shloka, Bhagavan is telling, so if you are worshipping Devatas, then you will get to Devatas. If you are worshipping Pitras, then you will get to Pitras.
okay,
If you
that
are
I got it.
worshipping beings, so like
What
what
is this
happens if we
Bhutani
are
Yanti
regarding
Bhutachya? That third
Bhutani
charana.
Yanti, like sometimes we have some forms we worship which are not, we don't believe that these are the incarnation of Bhagwan, but we still consider them as a Bhagwan and we start worshipping them. So that is called
Okay, like gurus or
Bhutani
something?
Yanti Bhute. Not
Gurus or
gurus actually.
something?
Gurus we consider,
Ah,
gurus we have to worship, and this is described
okay.
in our scriptures. But there are some
Ah,
other people also. Right now I cannot mention maybe, but there are things like we do.
Okay, okay. Then, yeah. Then some you were just telling about some. I just made a note of it. Something about Kartu. Yeah, even the other person also told about it. Like, I just missed that sloka.
Kratu and Yagya, are you talking?
That,
Kratu and Yagya.
yeah. What was
Uh,
that about? I couldn't
So
get
I
it.
just told that Kratu is which is described in the Smriti, and Yagya which is described in the Shruti is called Yagya.
Okay, okay. See, Smriti is something which is written in the Vedas.
No, which is told by the person, some
Other
great
people.
some great scholar. Huh? This is
Like who
their
has
knowledge.
studied the Vedas and they are telling about
Yeah,
it.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Shruti is what is already
Vedas.
present in the
Shruti
Vedas.
is Shruti is the Veda. The
Okay.
other name of Veda is called
So
Shruti.
what they mean by telling in that 16th sloka is aham kartu,
Aham Yagyaha. So I am
Yagyaha.
everything. He has to tell that I am everything. This statement he has to prove. Now he has taken one scenario, that is Yagya. Now Yagya related with Yagya, the beginning, the ending, everything, the action, Hutam, everything is me. He has to tell that everything is Paramatma, and that's what he is trying to tell here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma.
Ji.
I couldn't catch up those things, but other things I tried my best. But next time, say, instead of making it just if it is a very big chapter, instead of
Yeah,
making it
I'll
only 2
divide
or
it
3,
equally. I'll
if
divide
you
it.
can just, no, because I like your way of explaining very much. And yeah, because this is the first time I am also going through Bhagavad Gita. So I would like to really know more.
That's fine. Next time I'll
Thank-
divide equally.
Thank you. Thank you so
Jai
much. God bless you, child.
Deepti.
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Didi, first of all, your explanation is awesome. And yeah, the same problem like others have. Just slow down speed a bit. We are facing problem understanding. Okay, and Didi, the same shloka, can you please repeat once more this 16 number shloka? 16 and 19, 2 shloka I have doubts.
16th shloka, as I told, aham kratu, aham yagya, swadhaham. Swadha is when we offer something to Pitaras. So in the Shraddha Karma and all. So that is called Swadha, Swadhaham, aham aushadham. All the medicines, herbs, I am. Swadhaham, aham, then he says, Mantro hamevajyam. So whatever chantings we are doing, mantras, so that is also me. Aham ev ajyam. Ajyam, the ghirtam ghee is me. Aham agni, aham hutam. So fire is also me, and hutam. Hutam, the action of offerings is also me. And then in 19th shloka, Bhagwan is saying, Tapamyaham aham varsham. So he is the heat, he is the rain, he is doing everything. So in those shlokas, all those shlokas from 16th, 17th, and 18th, 19th, he is trying to tell that I am everywhere, I exist everywhere. So Bhagwan is everywhere. He wants to tell in Shankar Bhashya, when you read Shankaracharyaji's Bhashya, this is called Gyan Yagya. In similar thing comes in 4th chapter also. Brahmarpanam Brahma Havir Brahmagno Brahmana Hutam Brahmaiva Tena Gantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina. So whenever he has to tell that everywhere it is Paramatma, Paramatma Ekam Brahma. So this the concept of Ekatva, oneness, whenever he has to explain, so he explains like this. So in Vishnu you see me, in Krishna you see me, in Narayan you see me, you in every Ram you see me. So what he's telling, he's saying that everywhere in Ram, Krishna, Vishnu, everywhere there is only one element, that is me, Paramatma. So the same thing he's trying to tell here. If you read commentary like Sadhak Sanjeevani, that is easy explanation of Bhagavad Gita. You can try once. Gita Super site, you have the explanation of Sadhak Sanjeevani. Just go through with Sadhak Sanjeevani, you will understand everything.
Okay, Didi, what is the meaning of Nigruhnamyujya? Jatsmi.
Nigrahami, Nigrahami, I give or I send forth, something like that. Nigrahami Utrajami cha. These are the two words.
Okay. Okay, Didi. Thank you so much.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Abhijit ji.
Yeah, thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Ninth chapter being the core, you said in the previous session, like it consists of all three, jnana, bhakti, and karma. So are these verses can be classified like, are these in a order or is it random?
Like you are asking that Veda Vyasji has divided these shlokas, classified these shlokas on the basis of some concept. Like I didn't understand your question.
Yeah,
completely.
I'll repeat that question, no worries. So ninth chapter being the core of 18th in the middle, as you said, it consists of comprises of both all three yogas. Within this 35 verses, it's written, I think somewhere in verse 27, Yatkaroshi, like you said, it starts where the karma yogi related verses. So are these 34 verses classified in order for these three
No,
parts, or
actually,
is it random?
no, it is random. It is random.
Okay, I think that was my question. Thank you. I'll give up time for others.
Josna ji.
Yeah, happy morning, Kavita Verma ji. It was very beautiful. Though you're looking very small, young in age, you're explaining it as if you have very much experience. Thank you so much. And I have joined recently at the ending of the session, so I couldn't like see all the explanation. But the only thing is, just now Didi has told asked some questions, right? So you were saying something like to watch some thing. What is it? Can you please explain?
What she told about I didn't hear. Sorry.
You were saying to watch some other scripture, right? What
Okay,
was it,
so
Didi?
commentary, I was giving the name of the commentary, Sadhak Sanjeevani. Sadhak Sanjeevani is available on Super Geeta Super site. Sadhak, I will write in chat box, Sadhak
Yeah.
Sanjeevani by Ram Sukdas ji. So you
Okay.
can simply search Sadhak Sanjeevani, and the explanation is also there on Geeta Super site. So if you search Geeta Super site
Okay.
and you go to Bhagavad Gita section, and in Bhagavad Gita section also you will get many commentaries by Shankaracharya, by Ramanujacharya. So you can select by Ram Sukdas ji, commentary by Ram Sukdas ji, and we will get Sadhak Sanjeevani, or you can get the PDF also on archive, internet archive, maybe it is available. So you can get the PDF.
So is it in English, Didi, or
Yeah, English and
is
Hindi,
in
both the
Hindi?
versions are available.
Okay, yeah, okay. Then I will take it. Can you please mention that in the chat, please?
Yeah, I have already given in the chat.
Okay, Didi. Thank you so much.
Yes.
God bless you.
Ji. Devasmita Didi. You have to unmute your mic.
Didi, please unmute yourself.
Now I'm audible?
Ji, Didi.
Okay. You are explaining very nicely, short and sweet type, but we are really enjoying. But one thing, can you give little clarification? Rajavidya Rajaguhyo Yoga. Why it is called Rajavidya Rajaguhyo Yoga?
Rajavidya, the kingly knowledge, and Rajguhya, the most secret, the kingly secret. That means this knowledge, the kingly knowledge, because after knowing this knowledge, there would nothing be more remaining which we have to know. Like after knowing this, the person becomes all knower. Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. The person will become as Paramatma after knowing this. And most secret, because this knowledge we cannot give anyone. In Bhagavad Gita itself, Bhagwan has said, Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadachana. So this knowledge should be conveyed or should be given to the person who is really a devotee of Paramatma. So that is most secret also. and it is difficult to understand. Sometimes we think that we understood everything, but it is not like that. To bring
Yeah,
this in our action, it is very tough.
We have to go through again and again, then only I think we will get something. Okay, just thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. I think we don't have, okay, one question, I think, by Divyaji.
Divyaji? No.
Abhijit Bhaiya and Divyaji has some question.
Yeah, sorry to ask again. But my question is, you had a mention of At and Home, the two first words.
Ji.
If you have a time, could you please double click on that At meaning? Elaborate a bit.
We use this Arth word in 3 or 4 senses. One is Mangalarthe, when we are doing something which is very holy or very sacred things. Then to start those things, we start with Ath, the word. Or sometimes we have Adhikararthe. Adhikararthe, this Ath word is repeated every time. So we will not go that deep. So Ath is the word which is like created first in the universe. And similarly Omkar. So these 3 syllables are together, it's called Omkar, and Omkar is created first in the universe. So At and Om.
Okay, the first, but it comes with every chapter prefix at the beginning, right? Before before the first sloka.
Atha Dwadasho, Atha Trayodasho, like this.
So for every chapter, we are calling a first, giving a prefix as first, then for every chapter title.
Why we do, as I said, this is Mangalarthe. It is something which is coming for the like Mangal things. Shubh, it is sacred. That's why we are using Atha, the word Atha.
Okay, so got it. So beginning of the chapter,
yes,
we use that
because
as
we are going to do some sacred thing, holy thing, and that's why we begin with Atha.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Anjaneyaluji? Bhaiya? I think some net issue there.
Okay, then maybe next time we can take his question.
Shall we conclude it?
Ji.
Every beautiful session must come to an end, and so does today's session. To conclude our session with divine blessings, I invite Ishwari Bitraji from Cherukupalli, a homemaker by profession, and joined GÍTA Pariwar since 2024 and giving Seva as technical assistant group coordinator for L1, L2, L3 batches. Ishwari ji, please lead us in prayer. Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna to all of you. Shall I start, Didi?
Yes.
Yogesham Satchidanandau Vasudevau Vrajapriyam Dharma Samstapakam Veeram Krishnau Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnau Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you for your prayer. Finally, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Kavita Verma Didi, GÍTA Pariwar, technical team, Vivation team, and all seekers who made this session possible. Let us now come together to recite the Hanuman Chalisa.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारि बरन रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र औ ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मुनि कुंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबेको आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबेको रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिंहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही समभाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर पल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय.
Jai Shri Krishna to all of you. Have a good day and good night.